Well, good afternoon, everyone, and thanks for joining me today at Juanette's Crafting Corner. But actually, today it's Sherry's Crafting Corner. My talented sister, Sherry, has been stitching up a storm. Probably it's been what, a month ago, 6 weeks ago. I showed some of her cross stitching and sold it on my channel, and it went like hotcakes. I think all of you people in the crafting world are aware of how much work it takes in creating and stitching these things. So let's get started and let me show you what she has to sell this time. So we're calling this one Snowman and Barn. It measures 9.5 by 6.5, and she's asking $50 for it. It is self-standing, so if you look here, what she's done is she's created this with some ribbon to where it stands. Now she buys the kits for cross stitching, and so she has to stitch all of it. Then she creates the outer border. She creates I think she may use like a chipboard or a hard cardstock. It's chipboard, it's thick for both the front and the back piece. And then she has to buy the ribbons and all the embellishments that go on it. So you may just take a quick glance and say, oh, $50, that's expensive. But when you look at all the work that goes into these, I think that is very reasonable. So this is self-standing. If you want decorations for your own home or to give as a gift, I will be linking these all down in the description box. And so you guys can go down there, just message me there on my channel and let me know if you're interested in any of these. This one we're calling Christmas Mice. It measures 11 inches by 7.5, and it also is self-standing. But look at all this attention to detail she did here up in this corner. It is wired ribbon, so when you go to store it at the end of the year, you can just store it in your, Christmas boxes like that. But then when you want to display it at the beginning of the season, all you have to do is grab these little ribbons and fluff them up. And because, like I said, they're wired, they will maintain their shape. Isn't this cute? So it's got this cute little mouse here, this other one here, there's a cake. This mouse is sitting on a present, and then you've got a Christmas tree here. And I can tell here she has used some metallic threads in here. That's beautiful. And then she's added this kind of a crew colored trim around the edge, and then this red and white dotted background there. She's got a little bit of, it would look like, some berries on here, little red berries, and some snow-covered greenery. So that one, she's asking $55 for. Believe me, I think that's a steal. The next one we're calling Holly Jolly. It is also self-standing. And she's added these cute little bells that actually, dingle or dangle or jingle. That's the word, jingle here. And look, she's even matched the candy cane fabric with a candy cane twine here, a candy cane button. And if I know my sister, she covered this button herself. It says the Holly Jolly Hot Cocoa Bar, have a cup of cheer. And just look at the detail there. This takes a lot of work. She's got some rickrack trim around the edge here. And then the backs are always a plain fabric, but oh, is that cute. And then this is a white ribbon to hold it so that you can stand it up on a table. Wouldn't that be nice if you were having a party and you were serving hot cocoa and this was sitting there like a little marshmallow, a hot cocoa bar with marshmallows and stuff? That's cute. And then we have this set of two little, they're 6.5 by 4.5 inches. It's the whole set. It's $35. It says candy cane wishes and mistletoe kisses. And one or the other, you could hang them up. You could actually, even if you had a really nice large tree, you can hang them on your tree, or you could buy those little small easels and set them on a table like that. So those are $35. This one here, and let me make sure it's completely in frame. I want to make sure the whole thing is there. So this we're calling Country Snow Woman. It is got this like a country snow woman in front of a fence and a cat there. She's got a shovel over here. There's a birdhouse here. She's put this pretty trim around it, and then there's a snowflake fabric in the background. She's tied a bow up here at the top, and again, it's got some bells and some snow-covered greenery up here in the corner. Oh, and look at, she's even put this button here. This is a star button that she's sewn on there. And again, it is self-standing. It measures 10 inches by 8 inches, and she's asking $60 for that. The next one is called Winter Snowman and Rabbit. Again, it is self-standing. It's got this real pretty star fabric on the background. Let me turn it over so you can see it. Isn't that pretty? And so it's got this little snowman stitch. This is all hand cross stitched. And then there's a little rabbit here. Look at, he's got like a little sweater there. Oh, and then a sleigh. It says, your greatness is not what you have, but what you give. And then she's attached this, again, it is wired ribbon bow. So no matter how you bend it, it will stay. And then again, if you store it at the end of the season, you can lay it flat and it will store beautifully. And then the next year, you just bring up those ribbons and they look pretty. There is, again, some snow covered greenery up here at the top. And that measures 10 inches by 9 inches. And she is asking $75 for that. Again, another self-standing table topper decoration. It says Winterful Friends, a little snowman and a couple of cardinal birds there. She's again added a couple of little bells here up at the top. Some, I think that's called gingham ribbon here. She's got a pine cone over here and then some snow-covered greenery. Some black checkered fabric. And she is asking $30 for that. It measures 8.5 by 5.5. And then we've got a couple of ones that are non-Christmas, but they could be, again, really nice to give as a gift. This is a really pretty purple one. It says, "A sweet friendship refreshes the soul." And look at that gorgeous fabric she added there. Oh, pretty. Again, self-standing with a wired ribbon, bow, and a button. Beautiful darker purple around here. And if you look here, okay, boy, this is on really tiny, I think it's called Ada cloth. I am not a cross stitcher, but this took a long time. Sherry, you should be charging more than $30 for that thing because this took a long time. That is really tiny stitches. I'm going to bring it up to the camera so you guys can see that. Look at how tiny those stitches are and how much time that took her to do that. And it looks like it was used with a variegated thread here. That is pretty. That's a steal, guys. It's called Purple Friendship, and it measures 7 inches by 7 inches. Then this one is called Geese. Whoop, got to turn it the correct way. And let me just make sure it's in frame well. Okay, sorry about the jiggling. So this has got some geese on here. It measures 11 inches by 10 inches. And it's got this alphabet around here. And again, this looks like it would take, this takes a long time. This is like hours and hours and hours and hours of stitching. Wow, that's beautiful. Again, self-standing. Beautiful trim around the edge. This would look really pretty in a kitchen. I could see that in someone's kitchen. Or even in a little girl's bedroom. Wouldn't that be cute in a little girl's bedroom? Oh, I love that. So she is asking $60 for that one. And then this one is, we're calling it Hanging Friendship. It can be hung on a wall. It is not self-standing. She's put this ribbon on here so you can hang it. And it's a sweet friendship refreshes the soul. It's 3 women here, and she's used some metallic thread for their little halos. They're holding hands. Beautiful, beautiful lace around the edge here. And a pretty floral fabric. There, look at, they've got little slips. They're little petticoats. And they've got wings. Oh, that's cute. And that measures 14.5 by 11.5. And that is $85. So again, these would be a fantastic gift for a friend or a family member. And then I'm going to show you this one. This one is not for sale. So there's a story behind this one. I started stitching this probably 30 years ago. And I got all of this stitched. I think I may have left a little bit, but I got most of it stitched. And it was in a hoop. Well, then I got tired of cross stitching. It I don't know, it just was not my thing. And so I've had it in my home, like in my craft bin, forever. And I asked my sister, I said, Sherry, if I send this to you, could you please complete it? So, I mean, literally, it was just on the cloth, sitting in a hoop, not completely done. And so I mailed it to her, and she completed it for me. And it says ring for treats. And like I said, I did all the stitching here, but she finished it off for me. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, look at this. This fall fabric on it with the acorns. Oh, that's cute. Now I'm debating whether or not to have it for myself at my home or to give it to my daughter. I mean, eventually my daughter will get it, but isn't that cute? But anyway, so that's mine. And I think that's it. So go down into the description box. I will list all of these items that she has for sale and the price. Email me. My email address is also in the description box, but it's JuanetteHewitt@gmail.com, and let me know which one you would like, if you would like to purchase one, and then I will invoice you the price along with the shipping. And I will, especially if you order a Christmas one, I will get that out to you ASAP, right away. I will be right on that so you can have it up in your home this Christmas to decorate your home. So anyway, thanks for joining me, everyone. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys again soon. Thanks, and bye-bye.